So this is kind of where I had to like really try to understand for like something close to like 20 years now. Why are there people obsessed about this? You know, a lot of people talk about chasers and whatnot. That's not really the true question to ask. The real question to ask is what crazy person believes that, you know, there's some group, a hate group that turns boys into girls. That's ridiculous because they would just kill them, right? That's the point. Rape or death. And also structurally and socially engineering a human being to not do what they want to do. And it's this conditioning and controlling of human behavior that not only do they obsess about, but it's also just the reality that they are trying to present an image that they're normal in society. You'd be surprised how many people out here in America have these sort of situations. It doesn't necessarily need to be forced feminized boys. It can also be women who are sexually and mentally abused to the point that they have to smile along with their spouse that they're happily married to. Because there's a lot of unhappy spouses in America. No surprise. And usually they're attached to somebody that's embedded with nationalism. So, you know, and the thing is that you call out a white nationalist gender identity, okay? Mostly the right-wingers. They will fucking fret and cry and bitch and moan harder than you could possibly imagine. Like a school child freaking out that people are calling them gay. And it's a deflection from that insecurity that's embedded in the culture of white nationalism, of male dominance, and, you know, the control of perception, you know. And they do take pride in sharing that amongst their friends, but when they're out in public, they don't want people to know about that. So, you know, there's a difference between comically being in the closet and then being aggressively, dangerously in a closet. And that's the people that are responsible for this forced feminization grooming ring that kind of coexists. The whole thing with, you know, everyone's favorite guy, J.E., you gloss over the reality that these groups do this every fucking day, and they've been doing it to people for decades. Decades. And they still do it.